Greed has always been a sin that I have enjoyed thinking about in the sense of an entrepreneur. What does it mean to be greedy for life? What does it mean to be appropriately greedy in life? Do we deserve certain things when we are born? Or do these things come out of what we produce to begin with? As we grow, as we level up as people. I think a hunger for life, a yearning for more in life leads to unsatisfying experiences. Sure. But it also allows a larger pool of happiness in the end by virtue of pursuing a goal, a destination that potentially we have never achieved prior. My name's Turab. I make these videos every day about emotional intelligence, about things in life that I believe every human should think about every now and then to hopefully make life better and more enjoyable. Today's topic, greed. Is this enough? Is this enough? What about the whole world? Is that enough, my friend? That's up for you to decide. And I'm here to tell you that whatever you do decide, go get it. There was a quote in John Wick, and it was referring to people in general, people's aspirations in general. It was the antagonist that received this particular piece of advice from this more sage person in the story. Essentially, it went, do not set goals that exceed your value. Do not set goals that exceed your value in life. Okay. So what's more important, setting goals or understanding our value? The argument, paradoxically, is often like the chicken and the egg. In my opinion, if we never set our own goals in the first place, we do not know what we stand for, what we're capable of doing, and thus do not know our actual value. However, if we aspire to do great things, and we do not establish a strong enough why, something that really will move us and the people that we include in our journey, in our process, I believe that the foundations of the palace, the empire that we're making, are bound to crumble when the why is not strong enough, when the value, when the nth degree of the thing is not strong enough. So let me give you an example for this channel, for my brand in general. And you determine, please, if you believe that there is enough value to warrant having the goals that I have. I believe that human emotional intelligence is lacking in our society. I believe that people do not focus enough on how they feel and the things that they do, and really how those things associate. Essentially, if we are considered the metaphorical driver of our horse cart, how wise is that driver? How much does it understand the animal and the road ahead? My mission, my life's mission, is to give people the education that I believe is required in order to achieve an understanding of what they actually want to do in life. The understanding that metacognition, that meditation, and that reflection from other people, other human beings, other aspects of society, that these three things will hopefully lead us to the answer that we are looking for, the answer to the 99th question. What do we want in life? I believe that if every human being gets to a point that we have answered this question, that we can pinpoint exactly what it is that we want in life, that the world will be a better place. And as a species, we will be more wise, mature, couriers, nurturers, stewards of life on this planet and in the solar system. That is my aspiration for my life. I want to give people this value. Now, what does that mean? What are my aspirations? What are my goals? To make tremendous amounts of money. Why? To have the power to actually give this message to anyone that possibly needs it. Not just homeless people potentially on the streets in New York, but also potentially very wealthy people in third world countries. Anywhere in the world, any language. I had the chance to travel recently to Turkey to get actually this procedure done. And I realized how few people in such a beautiful country, in such a technologically advanced country, a country that produces beautiful things, beautiful people, how few of them speak English. And as a mirror to this, how many of them share the emotionality, the difficulties, the aspirations of many people that I know that do speak English, meaning they're human beings, plain and simple. So I thought to myself, well, and a lot of these people I had conversations were complaining about how poorly the government has handled their economic situation, to the point where normal citizens of this country are having an incredibly difficult time paying for the bare minimum. My question to the taxi drivers is, okay, fine, if you're driving 12 hours a day to the point where your feet hurt and you are getting paid less than you believe you deserve, what are you doing in those 12 hours in terms of learning? What are you doing in terms of making yourself more valuable in society and thus attracting more money to you? And many of them looked at me like I was a genius or that I was insane. The fact of the matter is, most of the education that I have come across recently, obviously because I'm being targeted by these companies through advertisement, XYZ thing, most of the education is in English. What Americans do best is sell ourselves. Best. Sure. Well, you could look at this as an incredibly negative thing in life. You could look at this as an incredibly greedy thing in life, getting attention when they don't deserve it. Or you could look at it as probably the wiser way to look at it, in that when someone is worth this, and their ability to market themselves, their ability to prove their worth is this, then at the end of the day, they will remain at this level. Meaning that perhaps there is incredible value in the person, the nature of what someone is trying to do. Perhaps. But perhaps the vision of where that thing is going to go, the scale at which that thing needs to go, perhaps that is what is hindering the amount of value that that person can have. So hopefully at this point in the video, you have some questions. You might be thinking to yourself, well, what the hell is the point of anything? It's a nihilist view. You could be thinking to yourself, well, what the hell do I stand for? What is my value? Not mine, but yours. What is your value? What is your worth in society? You might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm not particularly good at selling myself. I'm not particularly good at XYZ thing. I have plenty of videos on this channel that may be able to help you with these questions. Hopefully help you with these questions. And if they don't, tell me to make a video about it. I perhaps can do it in a more concise way. But the answer to these questions, my friend, is that you are incredibly beautiful. Every single human being has the ability to make fundamental change in their life, and thus the life of everyone else around them. There is something that only you, uniquely you, have the value to give to society. But you must first set goals and get your faith in yourself to the level where those values can be transferred to other human beings. Then everything else will be the answer. Hopefully you found this interesting. Smash that thumbs up button. Smash that subscribe button, that bell icon. I'm pretty sure it tells you when my new stuff is coming out. Subscribe. Comment. You know, the usual. Share it with someone. Man, woman, them. Share it with someone that might enjoy the philosophical discussion. At the very least. And if you have a second, check out this video right here. Here I talk about the importance of the structure, the social structure that is required, I believe, in a life where we deliver the nth possible value to society. Take care of yourself, my friend. Actualize your potential. The world needs you.